ever wonder why Lyndon remains, boss? I thought he would have weaseled away by now.
Lyndon is not as simple as you might think.
The Keep's defenses cannot hold. Its soldiers are scattered, fleeing before Asmodan's onslaught, which rushes forth from Ariat Crater. Should the Keep fall, Asmodan will claim the Black Soul Stone. If he does, there will be no hope for this world.
The Keep will stand. I will rally its defenders.
Light the signal fires, and show these soldiers that we have not yet defeated. Salvation has arrived. Go, you are needed below.
Tyrael will not fail these people, I know it.
A few thousand of your years ago on a distant battlefield, I stood over Asmodan, sword raised to deliver the death blow.
But you did not swing your sword.
No. One of my brethren, Ardleon, called for help.
So you saved him instead.
Yes. And now Asmodan threatens all I hold dear once again.
It is never wrong to save the life of an ally.
I see that now. I wish my angelic brethren felt the same.
Do you feel different now that you are mortal?
I will die, of course.
That is not what I meant.
But that is the difference. When you are mortal, every moment is precious. Everything matters. It is exhilarating. I knew Zoltan Kuhl was special from the moment I met him. He had a keen mind for the unknown. During the hunt for the Three, he was the bearer of the Soul Stones, and must have studied them intently. Though it is an aberration, the Black Soul Stone is a testament to his genius. The Black Soul Stone was created to be an improvement over the original Three. They were crafted to contain single demons, but Kuhl intended his to hold many. But the Black Soul Stone is flawed, and cannot contain that many demons for long. We must capture Asmodan within it and shatter it, lest all these evils be reborn. Of the many things I find intriguing about humans, the greatest is their endless thirst for knowledge. Angels believe that everything there is to know is written in the scroll of fate. Therefore, curiosity is not a common angelic trait. Ironically, my suspicions have been confirmed. Angels do not, in fact, know everything. Seeing the world through mortal eyes has given me much.
The Black Soulstone's getting hotter, straining against me. They're whispering to me from inside.
The demons within seek escape. Only your power can keep it from splitting apart, my daughter. It's a heavy burden, but the fate of the world lies in your hands.
The end of Asmodan will come to pass, and the Black Soulstone will be his prison. His great evil will be banished from the world.
Only fools celebrate victory before the battle's begun. Along with Belial, Asmodan has ruled the ravening hordes of the burning hells for over 3 centuries. His cunning is beyond imagining.
The voices of the unformed lands seek his death. I will give it to them.
The Black Soulstone's getting hotter, straining against me. They're whispering to me from inside.
The demons within seek escape. Only your power can keep it from splitting apart, my daughter. It's a heavy burden, But the fate of the world lies in your hands.
The stone fights against your control.
It's getting more difficult. But it's nothing I can't handle.
The demons war and rage to escape their imprisonment. Their fury will only increase over time. Leah is very brave, but we'd best hurry before her strength fails.
Someone's got to light those signal fires. It's not me.
Tell me more of your brother. Tell me the truth.
We used to be a team. I'd tip him off to some of the Thieves Guild's hits. He'd bring in the guards and play it off like it was a lucky catch. But one time he showed up too early.
When you robbed the Merchants Guild bank.
None other. Some of the guards became suspicious. They thought he was involved. And he's been rotting in a cell in Kingsport ever since. I managed to escape.
And you feel responsible?
I don't know what I feel anymore.
What was your Vajerai master's fate?
My sisters and I waited until all of his associates had gathered to summon a greater demon. We slew them all to the last man. But they uttered curses upon us with their dying breaths. My sisters and I, we fell. Our death seemed certain. When I woke, the dark figure of the Prophet was staring down at me. That is how I met him.
The Prophet has foreseen our victory!
While examining John Dar's journal further, I found a torn page hidden within the binding. I believe that it is from one of the tomes I seek. He has written notes in the border as well. Perhaps by studying them, I will learn where the tome is.
There is no joy in your discovery. Why?
It seems strange that John Dar would keep a page hidden. It is though it is the proof of a crime. I've already found holes in my order's honor. What if there are more? Lead the way to glory. The walls are barely holding together. Why did you prepare them?
It's just unnatural to go from a place so hot to a place so cold. The change isn't good for my old bones.
I had to come here.
And what's all this noise? It's as though we're right in the middle of a battle.
This is a great battle we are in.
I know, isn't it?
You look distant, my friend. Your mind casts itself into the past, I think.
Oh, yes. Well, memories are useless, aren't they? You can't eat them or sell them for food. I'm glad that I'm starting to lose them. Oh, I was just remembering a time when I tracked the jewel to Skovos. A long story. But let's just say that between the sea monsters and poisoned arrows, it managed to slip away again.
A disappointing conclusion.
Oh, it was. But when the theater's ceiling collapsed, I fell right into the lap of my soon-to-be seventh wife. She managed to console me.
7 wives?
Oh, no. I've been married many more times than that. But never to more than 2 women at a time. Never let it be said that I'm greedy.
A caravan, mate.
Day 9. Young Commander Calderos believes that the demonic scourge will flee before a bloody show of righteous force. He intends to lead a charge from our fortifications tomorrow. Calderos can commit suicide by stupidity if he wants, but I'll be damned if I send my lads with him.
You heard the angel's command. Let the call sound forth. Bastion's keep shall not fall.
You are that frightened mayor from New Tristram. What are you doing here?
Cruel fortune has left me as a lowly merchant once again. And now I'm minutes away from slaughter by the demonic hordes. Please, escort me out of here. I will pay anything.
There is nothing you can pay me that will excuse abandoning these people. How many lessons must you hear before you listen?
Light the signal fire!
We saw the signal fire. We must light the rest, but the demons swarm around them.
Get back inside the keep!
No! I have to help hold the walls. Look out!
This is monstrous. He was little more than a boy.
With everything you've got!
Needs more time.
You're a welcome sight, hero.
Need more time.
I hear you're the best there is.
Run!
Too powerful. Those bastards didn't stand a chance. Welcome sight, hero!
So you're the wretch that's given me such trouble. Thrash as you might, you will not keep me from the Soul Stone.
What in the hells was that?
An illusion to drive fear into your heart.
We've seen the fires you've lit. Fear has no more hold on us. The catapults could break Asmodan's lines, but we can't raise them from their berths while demons swarm over the walls.
Worry not. The catapults shall be raised and the demons will flee back to the hells that spawned them.
It is grim out here, but we've seen worse.
Thank the heavens you're here. We're down to 4 lads until reinforcements arrive. Trouble is, the lift stopped. We can't see what went wrong through all the muck down there. Oh, what now?
More of the brutes from below, Captain. What do we do?
Private, if you need to be told which end of the sword goes where, you haven't been paying attention! Fight to your last breath, lads! The lift is moving again! Hold steady, lads! Reinforcements are on their way! Demons! Get ready, men! Victory! We would have fallen without your aid. It was an honor to fight at your side.
That was Captain Hale of Westmarch. He's won hundreds of lost causes all over the world. I heard the king had to threaten him with treason just to get him to return home for a promotion.
Save yourself.
Always wanted to fight some of these. The light grows stronger within you. Snowstorm hides the approach of the armies of hell.
The snow does not hide their dark hearts from the eyes of the spirits.
It's hopeless.
You must be the one that lit the signal fires. Help me free the recruits so they can raise this catapult. Over here. Excellent. Let's protect the recruits while they raise the catapult. Fire's lit and the catapult's firing on the battlefield. Bastion's keep just might hold. You've given us hope. Thank you.
Crusaders swore an oath to dedicate their lives to the search. None believed that they would be the one to end the crusade by finding and cleansing the corruption. They believed the search ennobled them, that the discipline of their life and journey was the true goal. The Crusader was meant to find meaning in the quest itself.
Scouts report that more of those wretched demon hellbearers will be here any moment. The soldiers need to be protected. The platform will rise more quickly if we don't lose men. Thanks to your help, we can finally get these catapults firing on the demons on the battlefield. The soldiers out there have a chance now.
Are you alone here?
Of course I'm bloody well alone. Everyone else has gone and died, but I'll be damned if I leave my post. Make yourself useful and spin that winch.
Needs more time.
My mistake. I thought you came over here to help lift this catapult. I didn't realize you were here for the bloody scenery. I can't believe you're making me do this on my own. I promised Captain Ho I'd watch my temper. Do me a favour, and don't mention that I shouted at you a little, alright?
Your paltry catapults, my demons breach the depths of your keep. Once they've claimed the Black Soul Stone for me, your entire world will burn.
Asmodan's demons have opened an enormous hole in our walls and are flooding into the depths. If it is not closed, the keep will be overrun.
Then the breach must be sealed. I will see to it.
I bring word from the King of Westmont.
Has he agreed to send us reinforcements?
My lord says he will send no living men to battle imaginary demon lords.
Perhaps he'll believe when his kingdom is burnt to ashes around him. I am once again filled with the thrill of battle. It has been too long since I have raised my blade against the forces of the burning hells. I remember countless battles within the heart of Pandemonium, as my brethren and I risked everything to drive the demon spawn back to their hells.
The spirits do not know of these places, or these battles.
Your spirits are unaware of some glorious battles then, my friend. We waged our eternal conflict since the light first broke upon creation. But now, for the first time, it feels as if its end is in sight. You are a great warrior.
And your leadership has guided us all.
I do what I can. Imperius himself would have been hard-pressed to hold these walls as long as these soldiers have. This world owes them a great debt.
Who is Imperius?
Imperius is the Archangel of Valor. It is he who commands the legions of the high heavens.
Will your eternal conflict ever end?
We thought we had lost everything at the 5th Battle of the Diamond Gates. The prime evils and their legions crashed against the very entrance of heaven itself. But one of my most trusted lieutenants, Iswal, turned them back. Still, the day might have been lost had the demon lords not fallen to fighting amongst themselves. So confident of their impending victory, they turned on each other over the spoils they had yet to win. I shudder to think what the demon lords might accomplish should they ever stop betraying one another. Such is the self-defeating nature of evil.
From the burning desert to the freezing north, you don't make it easy on us, do you?
We will rest the moment the demons do. I promise.
At least there's a lot of work to be done here. These men fight with blunted swords and dented armor. It's good to help.
The demons are in the keep! They're coming up from the depths! To arms! To arms!
Do you remember when the barbarians tried the same thing 30 years ago?
They tried to steal you away, didn't they? I was frantic until they brought you back 2 hours later with an apology.
I simply reasoned with him. Garner still sends me a bundle of hides sometimes, you know. He was the nicest kidnapper I ever met.
These soldiers look barely old enough to be away from their mothers. They are not prepared for the evil that seeks to consume this keep.
Men can draw great strength from deep within themselves.
While you are drawing that great strength from within, they'll be looking to you to save them.
I cannot save this whole keep alone.
Oh, I don't know about that. My visions are filled with demons dying violently at your hands. Let's just say there is a lot of blood. There is a disgusting, slobbering, fat-oozing demon in your future. But there is always time for romance. You really should find someone.
Everything has its time. Now is not the time for this.
Trust me, you'll appreciate having a loved one to come home to when you're done saving the world. I see a foul darkness gathering around us. The forces of hell will soon overwhelm Leah.
Do the demons escape the Soulstone?
No. You help Leah contain the energy within the stone, but the cost to her is high.
The suffering your daughter endures must weigh heavily upon you.
Everyone suffers, but to do so for a cause greater than oneself, that is the mark of a true hero. My daughter is everything I hoped she would be.
This stone is vibrating. I can barely hold it. Their voices, they're screaming in my head.
Is Leah strong enough to bear this burden?
She must be. Clearly the stone wasn't built to contain 6 demon lords indefinitely. Only Leah's will holds it together.
It won't be much longer, Leah. Asmodan's time grows short.
I'm glad this is almost done. I don't think I have much time left.
It is the influence of this stone that makes you lose hope. Remember the inn you wish to build, your safe place.
No. You were right. There's no safe place for anyone. Look around us. If this keep can't protect us, what chance would a silly little inn have?
Your strength is protecting us all, Leah. It should not be long now. Asmodan will be dead, and the Soul Stone will no longer be your burden to bear.
The demonic rage is building up again. But I can do this. I know I can. Thank you.
top levels of the depths are used. Below us, it is easy to lose your bearings.
Not ready yet. strike. My curse upon you!
I have been fortunate enough to learn much of the barbarians' complicated history in my time. Yet the origins of these large, mighty warriors are hazy at best. Legend holds that they are the offspring of Bull Cathos, an ancient who embodied their ideals of strength, bravery, and courage.
Need more time.
The children of Bull Cathos settled in the northern steppes, an area that is now known as the Dreadlands. Theirs was primarily a nomadic and tribal culture, though they had a few permanent settlements such as Cesseron and Harrogath. A group of revered former warriors known as the Elder Council ruled the barbarians.
Needs more time.
of hell. We will see them drown in our tide of sin. The girl is still weak, and their hero will not expect us to attack from below. Send in the ravening beast.
Strike is true. Undoes you.
The barbarians have always defended their lands in the north from trespassers. They believe that it is their sacred charge to guard Mount Ariat and the world stone within it from the outside world. Unfortunately, their battle prowess and tenacity have been misinterpreted as bloodthirst and territorial savagery by soldiers in Westmarch.
I strike at your heart.
We'll rip these brutes to shreds.
Not ready yet. My curse upon you! Spirits grant me blessings. die!
Each and every crusader was a warrior of rare strength. They had mastered the power of light, of weapon and shield, and of self. Each was sworn to live as a crusader and to die as one. 200 years ago, they took their apprentices and set out into the eastern swamplands. They were never heard from again. Until now.
This cannot be opened yet.
Strike at your heart.
I do not have enough mana.
Strike.
I am unable to open this.
We cannot fail these people.
Spirits aid me.
My servant is already inside your walls, and his hunger is ravenous. He will devour your corpse, and those of your friends.
They should have run when they had the chance.
20 years ago, Baal was loosed upon the world. He besieged the barbarian capital of Cesseron and used treachery to access the Worldstone Chamber, circumventing the 3 ancient guardians, Talik, Modok, and Korlik. In the end, he succeeded in corrupting the great artifact. Though Baal was slain by heroes, his damage was irreversible.
My curse upon you! The way opens before me.
This was no ordinary battle. We are not alone.
The one who killed Lord Belial. I will savor, tearing the flesh from your bones.
more time.
We see cold winters in Westmarch, but the air here bites at the skin like a bloody scavenger.
I too am unaccustomed to this harsh weather, but we must press on.
Empty victory over a useless tool. You have only delayed your inevitable destruction. Your walls have grown no stronger. Our assault continues unabated. The stone will still be mine.
I would enjoy another story from your past.
I was once lost in the dry steppes. They don't come by their name lightly. No water, and the sun, an unbearable, unblinking eye. In my delirium, I decided that it would be cooler without any clothes on. So I wandered for 3 days. My skin ruby red, until I fell directly into a lucky oasis. To this day, I don't know if the stranded harem I found there was anything more than a wonderful and tremendously wicked hallucination. But who cares?
What do you do with all of the riches you find?
Living a life of depravity and overindulgence, naturally.
In this cold and desolate place? I doubt it.
Fine. Perhaps I've found that my treasure is put to better use elsewhere.
You send your riches away?
We all have debts to pay, friend.
Terrifying noises were coming from the armory, so Tyrael went to investigate. He said if you were to return, I should send you there.
Time has flown by since I joined you in New Tristram. Look at us now. Who would have ever guessed we'd be here? And now, every passing hour brings us closer to our goal. Or do we have a chance?
The spirits have led us to this place and time. We cannot fail.
You should give some thought to taking some time for yourself, Chelsea. You can save the world tomorrow. Stay with us tonight. I'll buy drinks. We'll dance.
There is no time for dancing now. Darkness gathers. The spirits call upon me to face it.
I knew you'd say that. I really did.
Oh dear. That's a very resolute expression you're wearing. You may as well say what you're thinking.
The spirits say you are a fraud and a god, husband and thief of wives, a chieftain and a vagabond. You cannot be all of these things.
And why not? People can be anything they want, I say. The only limitation is time. And I've been alive for many years.
For more years, perhaps, than a normal man would live.
Oh, yes. And I think everyone would agree that I'm far from normal.
Aha! I knew you'd need my help.
What shall we fight today?
I am losing control! The Soulstone seems stable now.
The demon's rage has been subdued.
Yes, but for how long? Our time grows short. We must take this fight to Asmodan.
Then I will go to the battlefield and find a way to Ariat Crater and to Asmodan. Asmodan becomes weak. We will soon defeat him. What will you do then?
This war will never end for me. Even if we defeat all evil forever, I will carry the scars of this nightmare till the end of my days.
Some scars do not heal. But what of Leah? She may not be bound to our fate.
I wish Leah could have the life I never had. But in truth, I fear she'll be damned as well.
Leah is stronger than you know. She may yet come to know a life without the memory of these nightmares.
Can you feel the keep shuddering? Asmodan's siege weapons. Saving these walls will have meant nothing if they're reduced to rubble.
I will find Asmodan's ballistae and destroy them.
At last!
Tell me more of this eternal conflict.
Since time immemorial, the forces of heaven and hell fought for control of the sacred World Stone, until the day it was stolen by renegades and used to forge your world. Since then, the forces of hell became more interested in corrupting mankind than in facing us on the field of battle.
They meant to use us as weapons, didn't they?
They knew that mankind would tip the balance of power forever. And very clearly, you have.
I would like to hear more of the creation of our world.
To escape the eternal conflict, a group of renegade angels and demons came together and created a hidden paradise for themselves. They called this world Sanctuary. Eventually, they commingled. They gave birth to mankind. That is why you have both good and evil within you, and the power of both realms as your birthright. The power of your Nephilim ancestors was so terrifying to their parents that they tuned the World Stone to weaken them. They knew they had loosed something unimaginable upon creation.
I remember standing before the Prophet, my life hung by a thread, but he healed me and my sisters.
Was the Prophet a powerful spirit?
No, not precisely. I do not know what his true nature was, only that he possessed great power. He said we had done well to slay the demons. He was very kind. When we had recovered, he offered to train us further.
Did you agree?
Yes, I owe him my life. Slaying the lords of hell would please him. It is the least I can do. It is always wonderful to see you.
May the battles never end. The men look to you to lead them. When they see you laying waste to the demon hordes, they are heartened. As you go, so does this battle. Always remember that.
Things are looking up, Martyr. There's barely anything left.
You're going out there?
That is why I came here.
Make sure you bundle up, huh? You should probably wear an extra layer or two. You can never be warm enough, I always say.
And yet you have not put on more since Chaldeum.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's quite simple. I just tuck a few fire opals in my pockets and under my shirts, and I never get cold. As good as a pair of long underwear.
I have secured Bastion's keep. Now I must go to join the battle in the fields below, where Asmodan's war machines wait.
Most of these soldiers are very young. I don't think any of them have even seen a real battle before this.
They may be young, but their hearts grow strong and live to survive.
Thank the gods you're here. You've got to destroy those ballistae. They're raining hell down upon us. We can't last much longer.
I strike at your heart.
What a monstrous creature!
needs more time.
Hold on! There were just too many of them.
Men are losing hope. The demons' numbers seem endless. They come at all times, day or night, and no amount of casualties we inflict slows their advance. We need reinforcements. We need help.
You think we're all just waiting around?
Please save us! These men are helpless!
I can see them, gods. What is that? It's lost. Can't you feel it?
Not ready yet.
Your bravery is an inspiration to us all. May Akarat bless you.
Rumors swirl that the Crusaders have returned, and that they mean to go to the west. But who are these tall, blonde warriors? They look nothing like the Crusaders who set out from Travincal 200 years ago, and those who inhabit the ruins of that ancient city suspect trickery.
We will drive them back into hell. Never thought I'd see it.
grant me blessings.
By the laws of heaven!
Needs more time. Need more time.
Leave me. It is too late. Take this. I have no use for it anymore.
Strike is true.
I recently met a returning crusader, and now I understand. Each crusader took an apprentice. When a crusader fell, his apprentice would take up his armor, his place in the order, and even his very name. When the first generation of crusaders fell, their own apprentices took up their identities. And so it has continued for 200 years.
Look out! They've been circling for hours.
habit grows bad.
My siege weapons to slay you. You stand in the middle of the army of hell. It will crush you.
You could not defeat me on the walls of the keep, and your siege weapons now lie in ruins. I come for you, Asmodan.
I could no longer sit idly by while you brought the fight to Asmodan. It has been too long since I felt the thrill of battle myself.
Destroying my siege weapons makes little difference. Every hour, more of my forces pour forth from the mouth of hell. Soon, they will wipe your pathetic keep from existence.
Brave words, Asmodan. But words are all you have left to hurl at us. Forward, friend! Now we shall drive Asmodan's army back into the accursed crater.
It has been a long time since we reforged your blade. Finally, you will use it in battle.
You cannot stand before Eldru.
Aid me!
I'm just a scout. I was supposed to survey the battlefield from this tower along with my lieutenant, but we were attacked. I still have the spyglass here. Please, take it to my lieutenant. I don't know how long he'll be able to hold out up there.
What happened to the scout? Is he still alive?
He stands with one foot in the unformed land. You must go on alone.
I see. Thank you for the news. I will tell his family.
Look out! This is monstrous. He was little more than a boy.
Justice be done.
Needs more time. Strike is true.
We can't all be warriors. Someone needs to sell the equipment.
The Archangel, Tyrael, shattered the corrupted World Stone to prevent the demons from using it. But the impact of the explosion destroyed Mount Arreat, leaving a massive crater in its wake. With nothing to protect, the barbarians grew aimless and divided. Now, they are scattered through the north, among the ruins of their long history.
A well-deserved death.
Eldruin will destroy the demonic seal protecting this gate.
I come with urgent news. Leah has had another vision. A vision of twisted demonic towers and enormous hearts beating within them.
I know of them. They are the Sin Hearts. Asmodan must have dredged them up from the depths of his realm to empower his legions.
Then we will stop the beating of these hearts. The Demon Gate is no more, though Asmodan has brought hell itself through it. Now, I must destroy these Sin Hearts, so that his armies will falter. Then, only Asmodan will remain.
You've killed one of my playthings. Now, you have my undivided attention.
The original 427 Crusaders who disappeared into the east, 341 return. Do they still seek the redemption of their faith? How will they react to the destruction of the city that birthed their crusade? Will they continue west to the lands of Westmarch? What does their return portend?
Services. Drag yourself out of whatever carnal corner of the burning hells you lounge in, and bring your daughters with you. Be wary. The enemy has proven to be both cunning and strong. But the mortals have always been easy prey for you, have they not?
Not ready yet.
Worthy foe!
Need more time. You die! He needs more time.
These poor things live in eternal torment.
Overburdened. I am returning to town.
How do you feel? Nervous?
Sometimes. Then I breathe, I smile, and the nervousness is gone.
I feel a sense of calm. I know you can do it. Have no fear. The things I have crafted will not fail you.
The Black Soul Stone. Holding 6 prime evils in one container. That seems like a bad idea to me.
The chance to destroy true evil is worth great risk.
It's a miracle Leah wasn't corrupted by the dark energies within it, don't you think? 10 days ago, I had an extremely powerful vision of a dark future. Horrible, horrible things will happen to you before this is all over, but you will prevail.
Would you share your seeing with me?
I would never burden you with the knowledge of things you can't change. You need to be happy. Enjoy yourself while you can.
Thanks to that witch doctor, you can finally get some rest.
I feel fine.
I can tell your bad knee is troubling you, love. She'll have to save the world without you.
I wish to learn more about the jewel and the spirit trapped within.
Oh, all you wish to hear is my most guarded secret. Well, certainly. If you cannot be trusted, then the world is in trouble, I think. The jewel contains a powerful creature named Dirgist. He was trapped within it for terrible crimes against his people.
The spirits have never heard this name. That is a strange thing. They know everyone.
The spirits of those who know him are trapped with him in the stone. Now a flaw has developed in the jewel. Through it, Dirgist can consume the holder's life. I intend to seal his prison, trapping him in it forever. You are so close now. Only Azmodan is still out there, waiting for you. What do you suppose you'll do after he is dead?
We can discuss that after he is dead.
Oh, you're too modest. I saw how easily you took care of Belial, and you've already beaten Azmodan's army. How much more trouble could he be? Let me tell you what I think. After Azmodan is dead, you come with me, huh? And we'll go on a grand adventure. Just you and Shen. The wind at our backs, and the road stretching out before us.
It is not an unpleasant thought. Does your brother know that you love his wife?
No, she didn't take the time to tell him before waltzing off to the altar. Now their children would starve if not for the gold I send their way.
But you are responsible for their father's imprisonment.
He will be free again in time. Paying off the Merchants Guild of Kingsport is no small task. And aren't you supposed to be on my side here? If there's treasure to be had, then I'm in.
You no longer study the torn page. Did you find the answer you seek?
No. I've learned something much more troubling. Judging by the borders, this is indeed a page from the tomes, but it does not contain prophecies. It seems to be a set of instructions for the creation of magical weapons. But that is not the strangest part. I have seen the rune here before. On the braces of Tyrael's armor.
I do not know this symbol. Let us ask him.
Tyrael, examine this page. Tell me what you see.
These are plans for angelic weapons that will fit human hands. Where did you find this?
This is a page torn from the sacred tomes of my blessed order. The light only knows what the others contain.
I see. It implies that my brethren seek to destroy this world, and that your order was created to stop them.
Is it true?
It was, once. Not anymore.
There is no darkness in you, Cormac. I cannot say the same for your order. What will you do?
There is much difference between what I want and what I must do. Together, you and I will finish our work here. I owe you that. And I tell you this. My faith is stronger than this betrayal. When we are done, I will return home and plunge my spear into the ground before the vault of the Order. I will meet their champions until they answer for their sins and their lies. I will have justice. I keep thinking of the traitor, John Dar. He had turned to evil, I have no doubt. But I wonder, would he have fallen as easily if the Order had not betrayed him? I knew he was troubled, but I said nothing. I saw his doubts, his weakness, and when he submitted to Magda, I thought my suspicions were confirmed. Perhaps I could have saved him before it was too late.
His spirit is free now, my friend. He does not blame you, I am sure.
That is good to hear. Thank you. Let us seek honor together, my friend.
I feast on their agony, their eternal anger.
They say that Asmund is the greatest battle commander in all the burning hells.
Asmodan's army is strong, but our will is stronger.
You're an extraordinary one, aren't you?
Opens before me.
I could do that again.
Safer now.
All the pain and suffering you're enduring. You must be dying to meet me. The chains tear at their flesh. Hear their scream. You are Sion Sedan. How invigorating. Play with my daughters. I do not wish to tire you out.
Your screams of anguish will silence.
I can feel the blood hemorrhaging from the Sin Heart. Oh, you will pay for this.
Need more time.
So close now. So close.
I need mana. truth burns. Strike is true. Need more mana. Your death comes. I do not have enough mana. The spirits smile upon me.
One heart remains. The thought of destroying it and that miserable demoness makes me smile.
I do hope you're not in over your head.
Hold your tongue, demon.
Not ready yet.
Oh, the things I'm going to do to you.
She has no shame, does she?
Oh, you've met my daughters, I see. Are you enjoying their company?
My mind is my own again. To pay for my freedom, I have only my own flesh and blood. Come, maiden of lust lurks below. Sidea, the maiden of lust, lured us with a damned...
Need more mana.
Oh yes, I've been looking forward to this. You want to make me bleed? And I thought we were friends. This is unacceptable. I eat you now. I thought we understood each other.
Asmodan will not escape this. We have fought our way to the depths of the crater. Asmodan cannot be far.
I need to go back. Need more time.
Can't believe that we're still alive. This place was built to fight barbarians.
Spirits aid me.
last enemy over there.
Nephilim, fool. When the soul stone is embedded in my flesh, the seven shall be as one within me. I will be the sum of all hells, the prime evil. Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh. Enough! The dark power of it. Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh. Enough! Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh. Enough! The dark power of it. Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh. Enough! Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh.
We've done it! Quickly now, Leah! Trap Azmodan's essence within the Soul Stone!
It's done!
I never dared dream. All evil lies trapped within that stone. Once it is destroyed, the eternal conflict will finally end.
Destroying the stone is no simple matter. There are rituals to consider. We must return to the keep and make our final preparations.
returning to town.
Asmodan is dead!
Did we live to see this?
Well, Martyr, that demon lord is dead. Time to move on.
I'll go pack my knitting.
An incredible victory. I knew Asmodan could never stand up to the likes of you.
Where are Adria, Leah, and Tyrael?
They are all in the armory, no doubt celebrating. You should join them.
Adria, when did you decide to betray us?
20 years ago, a great and terrible power drew me to Tristram. But Aiden, Leoric's eldest son, defeated that power and sought to contain it within his own flesh.
The Dark Wanderer.
It was Diablo I saw within him, and I pledged myself to his service. Now, at last, his grand design comes to fruition. Dear Leah, Deckard always suspected your true father was Diablo himself. And now, my daughter, you shall serve as his vessel!
I live. But I am more than I once was. The 7 evils are now one within me. I am the prime evil. Well done, faithful Adria. Go now, until I call upon you again. Now, at last, to my true goal, the one that has always eluded me. The utter distraction of the high heavens. Even in the heart of heaven, angels can still feel fear.
My old enemy. You cannot hide from me, no matter what form you choose to wear. Let your true self be revealed. Diablo.
War ends today.
has betrayed us. And Leah's soul now lives in Imbuiru Ikura. From her body, Diablo has been reborn as the prime evil. With all the powers of hell within him. The high heavens themselves tremble with his steps, and the angels can do nothing. Now, hope lies with me. Only I can stop him.